This is the 2016 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali Edition. So how can we tell this is the Denali Edition? Well, first off, it has LED treatment on the headlights. It also has a special chromed oversized grille. But that's not all that makes a Denali. Let's take a look at the rest. That right there is a 6.2 liter V8. It's good for 420 horsepower, 460 pound-feet of torque. Now, fuel economy is actually quite a surprise. You're looking at 15 miles to the gallon around town, 21 on the freeway. How does it do it? Well, it has cylinder deactivation technology. That means that when you're just cruising around, it uses 4. Hit the gas, all 8 come online instantly. It is connected through an 8-speed automatic transmission, and it uses a dual range transfer case, which means it has both a high and low gear set. That means this truck, as equipped with all-wheel drive, can pretty much go anywhere. In back, we find a truck that's all work. In the bed, it's lined so you don't get it all scratched up. It also comes with a rear view camera and a tow hitch. And we have these really handy steps so you can get into the bed. If, like me, you grew up in the 1970s, you probably remember the second row of trucks being these cramped little spaces with hard benches where you had to sit sideways. Well, welcome to 2016, where the second row is just as comfortable as any car. Yeah, here we can easily fit 3 people if we fold up that center section. And if we want even more space, all we have to do is fold up the seats. Now we have plenty of secured cargo room for anything that you would want to carry with you that you don't want to put in the bed. So you're probably at the point now where you're like, what's the point of getting a Denali? So far this looks just like any other truck, albeit with some extra niceties. Well, the Denali name really comes into play in the front row here. I mean, look at this. The leather, the trim, the contrast stitching, the plastics are actually even quite good. Let's go ahead and turn it on and see what else it has. The seats are both heated and cooled, and you can pick to either do the back and the bottom or just the back, which I think is a nice touch. It does have dual zone climate control. And then down here, there's a row of all sorts of really cool buttons. I can change my pedal placement there. I can turn traction control off there. I can turn on the bed light, turn off parking assist. This also has lane detection, so I can turn that on or off, and hill descent control. The main gauge cluster adopts a traditional format with a tack on the left, speedo on the right, and then a multi-function color LCD in the middle. I can change it with the buttons up here that are rubberized and really give the feeling that this is an all-seasons interior. I can easily see my tire pressure. I can see my current speed. I can see tripometer, my average fuel economy. One thing nice about this truck is that the gear shifter is up here. I can easily pick my gears. It's got a lovely rear view camera there. I can even hit a button up here and it'll give me information about my trailer load, which is pretty sweet. And speaking of trailers, this does have a brake assist on the left. I know Ford's put them down here. This one is up here. And then right below that, we have the different drivetrain modes. Now, around town, you're gonna drive in 2-wheel drive high. I can easily go into 4-wheel drive high or into 4-wheel drive low. No mechanical levers and shifters really necessary. I can also go to an auto mode, in which case it'll switch between 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive as the conditions necessitate. That's the first time I've seen that on a work truck, and I think that's actually pretty clever. This is, of course, the latest and greatest. On it, you have your traditional audio phone. It has full navigation with a 3D view. That's not too bad. Let's just say you have an address on your iPhone and you don't want to go through the effort of typing it in to this system. This is what we do. plug it in, and the projection button becomes, dun 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 dun, Apple CarPlay. I just hit the CarPlay button. I now have full iPhone capabilities on my car. If I want to go somewhere with a navigation, let's just say, navigate to the nearest Starbucks.
Getting directions to Starbucks.
Nice. So let's go ahead and take this truck out and see what it can do. When considering a work truck, you have to think about the intended use. Sure, a Chevy Silverado may be the right choice for the work site, but do you really want to take your girl for a night on the town with it? You might as well be wearing overalls to the opera. The GMC Sierra 1500 Denali looks to bridge this gap, making for a vehicle that is just as capable as its more practical cousin, but at the same time, ready to hit the town in style. Better yet, it looks amazing, even when it's covered in mud. Is there a downside to mixing style with substance? Well, yes. You'll probably be less inclined to charge into the brush for fear of scratching the paint and chrome. Also, the model we're testing today, which is pretty loaded, runs around $60,000, which is a few thousand more than the comparably equipped Chevrolet Silverado 1500 it's based on. Are the improved looks worth it? Well, that'll be between you and your accountant. For more on the 2016 GMC lineup, visit AutoNation.com today. I'm your host, Ryan Douthit. Thanks for watching.